Hello dancers! So we can't be together right now at the studio, but there are some things we can be doing at home to make sure that our bodies are ready to go when we do get back. So we're going to do some conditioning exercises today that really target those muscle groups that we need for dance that are so important for our technique. So you're going to want your TheraBand. Some of the exercises we use with TheraBand, we'll start with it. And something stable that you can tie it to that won't move when you pull on it. And then probably a chair or something that you can hold on to just for balance when we are doing some of the standing stuff. So we're going to start on the floor. And I know my lighting's not great, so I'm going to try to adjust around so you can see things as best as possible. So we're going to start on the backs, TheraBand around the foot. I have a skinny one. If you have a wider one, really try to get your toes in the TheraBand as well so we work those toes. All right, so we're going to lay down. We're going to do the half point, full point exercise we should all know. So left leg's bent, right leg is up. Make sure you're holding your abdominals so we have a strong center. So we're going to start. We're going to do half point and full point, half point and flex. Demi point, full point, demi point, and flex. Demi point, full point, demi point, flex. Demi point, full point, demi point. Let's do 4 more. Demi point, full point, demi point, flex. Demi point, full point, demi point, flex. Demi point, full point, demi point, flex. Last one, demi point, full point, demi point, flex. Now I'm going to shift so you can see my foot for the next exercise. Keep the same position. Okay, we're going to start flexed, and you're going to circle it to a sickled position. Then you're going to circle it back out and come flexed. Okay, so you're going to point the foot, sickle it in. You should feel it on the outside of the leg here. Circle it back out as far as you can go to the flex. So you kind of hit that winged position. Point it, circle it in, wing it out, and flex. Point it, circle it in, wing it out, and flex. Point it, circle in, wing it out, flex. 4 more. Point it, circle, wing it out, and flex. Point it, in, out, and flex. 2 more. Point it, circle it in, wing it out, and flex, and point, circle it in, wing it out. Now we're going to hold the flex, let it stretch just a bit here. Okay, let's change feet. I'm going to stay this direction because you know what to do for the first one. All right, TheraBand on the foot. Press it up. Starting in a flex position, make sure your abdominals are engaged. And we go demi point, full point, demi point, and flex. Demi point, full point, demi point, flex. Demi point, full point, demi point, flex, demi point, full point, demi point. 4 more times, and demi point, full point, demi point, and flex. Demi point, full point, demi point, and flex. Demi point, full point, demi point, flex. Demi point, full point, demi point. Now let's do the circle. So we point it up, sickle it in, wing it out, and flex. And a point. Circle it in, wing it out, and flex. And point, circle in, wing it out, and flex, and point. Circle in, wing it out. 4 more times and point. Circle in, wing it out, and flex. And point, circle in, wing it out, and flex. Point, circle in, wing it out, and 1 more time and point. Circle in, wing it out. Now let's hold the flex. Let it stretch out, relax. Okay, now I'm going to sit up. If you want to pause and repeat those, you can pause the video and do both legs one more time. So, sitting up, we're going to put it back on the foot. Start with the right foot. Okay, you can bring this up, left leg into rotary. Make sure your sit bones are level on the floor. Okay, we're going to go to a fully pointed position. Now we're just going to use the metatarsals here, going from demi-point to full point. So, whoops, try that again. Okay. This is where we want it around the toes if we can get it there. So full point, demi-point. Full point, demi-point. Full point, demi-point. Full point, demi-point. 4 more, 5. And demi-point, 6. Demi-point, 7. Demi-point, 8. Demi-point, let's do 2 more. 9. Demi-point, and 10. Flex it back. Hold it stretched in flex position. We're going to go one more time with that foot. So full point, here we go. Demi-point and full point. Demi-point and full point. 3 and point. 4 and point. 5 and point. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Full point. Now flex it back. Hold that flex. Alright, let's switch to the left foot. 2 sets with the left foot. Here we go. Sit bones on the floor, long spine, abdominals engaged, starting in a fully pointed position. Demi-point, full point, demi-point, full point, demi-point, and full, demi, full, 5, and point. 5 more, 6, and point, and 7, point. You really want to try to keep it on that big toe. Point. 9, point, 10, point, flex it back, hold. You don't want the toes sticking out on this one if possible. Okay, one more set. Let's go to fully pointed position, band around the toes, and demi-point, full point, demi-point. Make sure you're still sitting tall. We're not getting shorter. 4, point, 5, halfway through, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, full point, flex it back and stretch it. Get that band a little more around that foot, stretch it out. Okay. So for the next one, we're going to tie the band in a circle. Okay. Make sure you get it tied nicely. This one I have kind of slipped, so hopefully it'll stay. All right, so I'm gonna try to face you. I'll scoot back a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna put the band around your feet. Here we're gonna work on some winging out with the feet. Right? That kind of helps us protect that ankle from injury. We want to strengthen all those muscles around the ankles. Okay, so we're going to start flexed. Okay, in this flex position, you're going to Press the feet to the side, so kind of wing them out. Come back to neutral, don't turn in, just neutral position. Now full point in that nice straight position, and then push the sides of the feet out, winging in that point position, and come back to neutral. Don't come back into a sickle position. Keep it straight the whole time. And we flex. Okay, so here we go. We're going to wing it out and neutral, point, wing it out, come back to neutral. Flex it up. You should also feel this high on the legs. Wing it out, center, point, wing it, center. Flex, wing, center, point, wing it out, center. Flex, wing it out, center, point, wing it out, center. Flex, wing it out, center, point, wing, center. And flex, wing, center, and point, wing. Are you still sitting tall? Flex, wing, center, point, wing it, center. 3 more. Flex, wing it out, center, point, wing, center. Flex, push out, center, point, push out, center. 2 more. Flex, wing, center, point, wing it, center. Last one. Flex, wing, center, point, wing, center. Okay, relax just forward a little bit. You can take it off your feet. You can flex them back. Okay, now we're going to need to tie it to a base. We're going to work on an inversion, okay? So this will kind of help you with rolling in on the arch if you have trouble with those pinky toes popping up when you're standing, especially in your point shoes, okay? Helps with control coming down from those jumps so you get a nice cushioned landing, strengthening all those muscles you need not to just slam down into the floor. So I'm going to tie on right here. Hopefully this is going to work. It might be a little, usually, let's see. I'm going to go back here to this one. See if we can make it work here. Okay. Now, get it around my ankle here. Alright, I'm sorry. You need to put it around the arch of your foot. Got it here. Okay, so I'm going to create some tension, right? And I'm actually pulling into a sickled position here, okay? So we're going to start in a nice neutral straight position with the foot, and we're going to pull it across into that sickle position, and we're going to hold for 2 counts. 1, 2, and then come back to the neutral and pull in, hold 1, 2, pull back to neutral. In, hold 1, 2, neutral position. Make sure you come back slowly. Pull in, hold 1, 2, back in. We go. Make sure you're sitting tall. Pull in, hold 1, 2, back to the center. 5 more. Pull, hold 1, 2, bring it back to straight. Pull in, hold 1, 2, bring it back straight, and pull, hold 1, 2, bring it back, and pull, hold 1. Stay tall using abdominals, bring it back. Last one, pull 1, 2, bring it back. Okay, release it. Do a couple little ankle circles, relax it. Okay. We're going to do it again. Here we go. And pull 1, 2, release. Pull 1, 2, release. Pull 1, 2, back to neutral. Pull 1, 2, bring it back and pull 1, 2, center, 2, and pull, 2, center, 2, pull 1, 2, center, 2, pull 1, 2, center, 2 more times, pull 1, 2, back to center and pull 1, 2, and back to center. Relax. Circle it around. Okay, we're going to do it one more time in a flex position. Okay, so you're going to pull it across here and flexed. Here we go. And pull it across, 2, back to center, 2, and pull, 2, and center, 2, pull across, 2, and center, 2, pull across, 2, and center, 2, pull it across, 2, and center, 2, pull it across, 2, and center, 2 more times, pull it across, 2, back to center, 2, pull it across, 2, back to center, 2. Okay, you can pause there if you want to do another set with the flexed. We're going to go into now the dorsiflexion, where we're going to flex it back, right? Okay, just to work these muscles right here in the front of the shin. All right, here we go. So we're going to pull it back, pull back. Probably want to move that knot that way. And scoot back a little more. Okay, and pull it back, 1, 2, and go to a softly pointed position. Okay, not fully pointed, kind of like a demi-point. Pull it back, 2, and release, 2, and pull 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 back, 2, release, 2, pull back, 2, release, 2 more, and pull back, 2, release. Are you still sitting tall? And pull back, 2, and relax it. Just going to shake the leg out. Okay, one more time. Soft point and pull back, 2, and release, and pull back, and release, and 3, and 4, 5, hold, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Relax, good. Okay, let's take that off of the foot. Stand up for just a second. Let's stretch the top of the foot. You're just going to put the top of the foot back. Okay, probably hold on to something for balance a little bit. Okay, straighten your standing leg and just kind of push gently with a straight leg back here. Gently press onto the top of the foot. Kind of stretch out the front of the shin. On those muscles we just... Okay. All right, let's go back down. We need to do the inversion and the dorsiflexion on the other leg. So I'm going to have to turn around. Put your foot back in that strap. Starting with the inversion. Okay, so I've got some tension here. Here we go, and pull it in and release. Pull it in, release. 2, pull it in, 2, release. 2, pull it in, 2, release. 2, pull it in, and release. 5 more, and 5, and 4, hold, release, and 3, release, and 2, keep sitting tall, and last 1, release. Release the tension, do some ankle circles. We'll do another set pointed. Okay, get some tension in that band. Sit up tall, abdominals working, pull in, hold, and release slowly. Pull in, release, pull in, back to neutral, pull in, and 5, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and hold it there, and release. Now release the tension, some ankle circles. We'll repeat it one more time with the flexed. Remember, you can pause if you want to do a second set of the flexed position. Here we go, get the tension, foot is flexed, and pull it across, and center. Pull across, and center. Pull across, and center. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stay tall, last 1, 10, good, okay, relax it. Okay, we're going to go back to that dorsiflexion. We're pulling back into the flexed position. So probably want to shift the knot to the underside of your foot. Okay, we'll start in a softly pointed position. All right, like demi-point with a little bit of tension in the band. And pull back, stay tall, make sure you're using your abdominals. Pull back, 2, and return, 2, pull back, 2, and return, 2, pull back, 2, and return, 2, pull back, 2, return, 5 more, we go, 5, and 4, and 3, last 1, 1, and release. Okay, take it off. Let's stand up real quick. Okay, let's stretch top of that foot. So stand straight, back leg straight, and just kind of gently push into the top of that foot a little bit. Keeping that back leg straight and standing tall. Don't slump forward. Okay, let's get back down to the mat. All right, so now we're going to work on some around the hips, hamstrings, glutes. So we got to untie this thing off of your stable furniture. Okay, we're going to need a circle for the first one. We're going to work on the abductors, right? Muscle group, the one we use in that Horton table position. There might be some cramping in this one, right? Outside of the hip here, right? So, use these for some of our turnout, side developes, definitely working in those parallel modern positions, right? We want to work not only the external rotators, but also those internal rotators, so we keep a good balance of the muscle groups. Helps avoid injury. Okay, so we've got our circle. We're going to place it around, kind of right above the knees. We don't want it on the knees. And this band is going to move around on me. Okay, so if you cramp up, just stop and then come back to it. All right, so this one's a tough one. So we're going to lay on our sides. You can prop your head up or lay it all the way down, up to you. Okay, get a nice straight line with the body. You don't want to pull the knees in. Okay, you want to keep tension in the band throughout the exercise. So we're going to lift up. Okay, so you got a little bit of tension. So we're going to lift a little higher. You're going to rotate, turning out. Okay, then turn it back in and release, but keeping the tension. Okay, so we lift. When you turn out, do not move the hips and the pelvis. We don't rock back. Okay, so it's very small. Back to parallel, release. And lift, rotate out, parallel, release. Keep the abdominals working for you. Rotate, parallel, release. And 4. Rotate, parallel, release. 5. Rotate, parallel, release. 6. Rotate, parallel. 2 more here. 7. Rotate. Are you still using your abdominals? Release. Last one. Lift, rotate, parallel, and drop it down. You can kind of let it lay across there. Just relax it a little bit. Okay, we need to do another set here on this side. Okay, here we go. And lift, rotate, parallel, release. And lift, rotate, parallel, release. 3, rotate, parallel, release. 4, rotate, parallel, release. 4 more. 5, rotate, parallel, release. 6, rotate, and I can start feeling the cramp now. Release. And 7, rotate, parallel. Last one. 8, rotate, parallel. Okay, drop it down. Okay, and you want to come to your back and kind of cross your leg over and let it come across. Relax it a little bit. Okay, second side. Okay, you want to keep tension in the band throughout the exercise. So we're going to lift up. Okay, so you got a little bit of tension. So we're going to lift a little higher. You're going to rotate, turning out. Okay, then turn it back in and release, but keeping the tension. Okay, so we lift. When you turn out, do not move the hips and the pelvis. We don't rock back. Okay, so it's very small. Back to parallel, release. And lift, rotate out, parallel, release. Keep the abdominals working for you. Rotate, parallel, release. And 4, rotate, parallel, release. 5, rotate, parallel, release. 6, rotate, parallel. 2 more here. 7, rotate. Are you still using your abdominals? Release. Last one. Lift, rotate, parallel, and drop it down. You can kind of let it lay across there. Just relax it a little bit. Okay, we need to do another set here on this side. Okay, here we go. And lift, rotate, parallel, release. And lift, rotate, parallel, release. 3, rotate, parallel, release. 4, rotate, parallel, release. 4 more. 5, rotate, parallel, release. 6, rotate, and I can start feeling the cramp now. Release. And 7, rotate, parallel. Last one. 8, rotate, parallel. Okay, drop it down. Okay, and you want to come to your back and kind of cross your leg over and let it come across. Relax it a little bit. Okay, second side. I'll shift around here. Okay, so laying down, get a good straight. I'll shift around here. Okay, so laying down, get a good straight line with the body, and we're gonna lift, rotate, parallel, release. Keep the abdominals working. Lift, rotate, parallel, release. And lift, rotate, parallel, release. 4. Got 4 more on this set. 1 and 2. This side may already hurt because of holding and stabilizing on the first side. Last one. Lift, rotate, parallel, and let it fall across. Okay, let's bring it back. One more set. Abdominals working. So we have lift, rotate, parallel, release. Lift, rotate, parallel, release. And lift, rotate, parallel. I can tell this is my weaker side. Already hurts. Rotate, parallel, release. 4 more. 4, rotate, parallel, release. 3. Sorry, my video cut off. So make sure you finish that second set of the adductors or abductors on the left leg and do the stretch. So we're going to move on to adductors. So we're going to put it around your ankles, right? Still in the circle. Going to lay down on the back. Let's see if we can get where you can see me. And legs like you're in a susu position. Okay, make sure you're using your abdominals here, and we're going to lift up, pulse, and release. And up, pulse, release. Do not arch the back. Up, pulse, release. You'll really feel those inner thighs working. Up, pulse, release. 4, release. And 3, pulse, release. 2, pulse, release. 1, pulse, release, change legs. And a 1, pulse, release. And 2, don't arch the back. Keep those abdominals pressing towards the spine. Pulse, release. Lift, pulse. 4 more. And 4, pulse. 3, 2, 1 more. 1, change legs, and a lift, pulse, release. 2, are you still holding the abdominals? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, 8, and change. Last time, lift, pulse, release. Don't arch the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just 2 more, keep the abdominals working, 7, last one, 8, pulse, release. Okay, so let's do the hamstrings and glutes here. All right, I'm gonna go onto my stomach. It is still around your ankles, okay? Turn down in the legs, and we're gonna lift, pulse, release. Lift so you are slightly turned out here. 3, 4, 4 more, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, change left leg and lift, pulse, release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, good. Okay, now you're going to keep it under the one ankle, so left foot is flexed, it's around that ankle. Right foot, you're going to get the band on the arch, okay, and we're going to pull, pulse, release, pull, release, pull, pulse, release. Make sure you're using your abdominals. 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Okay, make sure it goes around the right ankle, flex the right foot, put it on the arch of the left foot. Okay, here we go. Pull, pulse, release. Pull, pulse, make sure the abdominals are working. 3, release. 4, pulse, release. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Release. Okay. So, if you want to pause and repeat all of those, you may do so. Okay. So, we're going to do backs. Let's see. I think we can go ahead and untie your TheraBand. We're just going to do arches on your stomach for your backs. Okay. We'll hold the TheraBand while we do it. Okay. Okay, you're going to hold it in your hands. Let's see. I may or may not be in the picture. Here we go. So, if you have something to hook your feet under, do so. Actually, I can hook them under the bed here. All right. So, and we're going to arch up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, arch up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 3, 2, 3, 4, and down. And 4, 2, 3, 4, and down. Way to go. 5, 2, 3, 4, and down. And 6, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2 more. 7, and down. 1 more. 8, and down. can pause the video and do those 1 or 2 more times. After we're done with that, let's just stretch out the backs. So we'll go into child's pose. You can do wide knees, right? Just relax the back for a bit. And let's go ahead and inch those fingers forward where your elbows are off the mat. You can kind of pull back a little bit with the hands. Okay. So, we're going to do without the band here, just a couple little things. Okay, so you're going to get on your stomach in a frog position, okay, with the heels together. So the feet aren't flat together, it's heels together. All right, we're going to do those, work those external rotators for your turnout here for a second. And all you're going to do is we're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to engage your abdominals, and you're going to press your heels together. We're going to hold it for 6 counts. So, you're going to inhale, and exhale, press the heels together, 6 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Inhale, press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Press 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're engaging your abdominals. 6, and relax. And again, press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, relax. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, relax. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, relax. Press the heels 1, push them in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, relax. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, relax. 2 more times. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, relax. Last time. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Okay, let the legs go out. You can let your heels rock side to side. Okay, now we're going to do the hamstring and glutes. One thing for that. Okay, just helps, back attitude, arabesque, turnout, rotate, all of that stuff. So we're going to lay down on your stomach again, hands under your forehead, bend the knees, flex the feet, okay, and we're going to press like you're pressing your feet up to the ceiling, and press, hold. 2, 3, 4, relax. And 2. Relax. Press 3. So your knees will just come a little bit off the mat. Relax. Make sure you're engaging your abdominals. 4. Relax. 5. Relax. 6. Relax. 7. Relax. 8. Relax. 2 more. 9. Relax. And 10. Relax. Okay? You can also do, for future reference if you want to, the same thing in a frog here. You can lift here and you'll really feel those rotators. So If you want to pause and do that, you can do so, or you can save it for another day. Okay, so we're going to do the iliopsoas here without a band too, right? They help pelvic alignment and obviously with the extensions above 90 degrees. Okay, so for this one, we're going to sit up, okay, and you're not going to lean and slump on your arms. You're just going to hold strong and lean back a little bit. And we want to get a pelvic tilt here, okay? So you're actually kind of tucking a little bit for this exercise. And you need to get the leg a little bit above 90 degrees for this to work for you. Okay, so we're going to tuck the pelvis in a little bit, right? And we're going to lift, okay? And we're going to press against this leg, 2, 3, 4, and relax down, okay? We're going to do it again. We're going to lift, press, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2. Let's switch back and forth. Lift, press, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2. Do one more on this side to even it out. Lift, press, 2, 3, 4, and down. Other leg, lift, press, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3. Lift, keep that pelvic tilt, press, 2, 3, 4, and down, 3. Other leg, lift and press, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3. And lift, try not to grip the quads too much, 3, 4, you should feel it deep down underneath. Lift, press, 2, 3, 4, and down. Other leg, lift and press, 2, 3, 4, and down. And lift it up and press, 2, 3, 4, and down. Other leg, lift, press, 2, 3, 4, and down. Just one more time each leg. You're going to lift it up, press, 2, 3, 4, and down. Last one. Here we go, press, 2, 3, 4, and down. All right, so let's go on our backs, do just a little abdominal thing. Okay, we're going to take the arms in first position. Okay, so feel your upper back nice and broad on the mat. Press your abdominals down. Okay, we're going to come to the front, to the right, to the center again, to the left, to the center. Then we're going to do a port de bras. And when we do this port de bras, you're not going to let the arms hit the floor because your rib cage will pop up, right? You want to keep a nice stiff position. As you port de bras, you should feel those abdominals working. Ready? Here we go. And come to the center, to the right, to the center, to the left, to the center, and down. Controlled port de bras. And we go center, and right, and center, and left, and center. Come down, keep the rib cage in, controlled port de bras. Again, and center. Right, center, left, center, rib cage in, nice port de bras, and the center, and right, and center, and left, and center, port de bras. 4 more times, and center, and center, and center, port de bras. Here we go, and up, and right, and left, down, port de bras. Don't arch the back. 2 more times, and a center, and a right, and a center, and left, and a center. Nice port de bras. Last time, and the center. Port de bras. Good. Okay, grab your band, little stretch. Let's see, face this way. Okay, just straighten your left leg out. Keep the band around your right. Let's just hold it. Stretch out those hamstrings. Open it second to the side. If you need to take it with the other opposite arm and pull it up higher, go right ahead, but keep that left hip down. Don't rock it up. Okay, we're gonna come up. At this point, let's make sure we have it around our foot. Okay, we're gonna come slightly across the body. Okay, we're not lifting the hips off the floor. We're keeping pelvis down. So we're just coming slightly across, stretching the outside of that leg. Okay, now I want you to go ahead and sickle that foot and get to the outside of the shin. Okay, let's take the other leg. You all can hold these stretches a little longer if you want. You can keep moving for the video. All right, pull it straight up, hamstrings first. Okay, let's open it to second. Keep that right hip down on the floor. Bring it up. Okay, keep the hips down on the floor. Cross it slightly. Get up the side of that leg. Okay, now go ahead and sickle that foot. Alright, so you got a nice sickle of the foot. Get up the side of that shin. Side of the foot. Okay, let's release that. All right, we're gonna hop up. So you all will remember this one. We're gonna tie it to the stable leg. Whatever piece of furniture you're using. We're gonna do the tendus. Working those adductors again. I'm going to grab my chair. Okay, tie it around the ankle. Nice and stable. Let's see, maybe. Okay. All right. So let's start to the front. Right, and we're going to pull into first and tendu. And 2. Make sure you're using the abdominals. We're not arching the back. Keep that standing foot flat on the floor. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn tendu side and a 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. We're standing tall, abdominals working. And 6. And 7. And 8. To the back. Lift up. Long all the way through the front of that hip. Here we go. 1. And 2. Really feel those inner thighs working. 3. And 4. 5, 6, 7, long necks, 8, and out. Okay, let's switch legs. Okay, here we go, to the front first. Abdominals engaged, rotators And a 1. And 2. 3. 4. Don't arch the back. 5. 6. 7. 8. Now to the side. We have 1. And 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Now to the back. And lift up. Along the front of that hip. 1. And 2. Make sure your shoulders are level. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Last one. 8. Out. Okay. All right. Actually, I think we can leave it for now. Okay, we're just going to stretch it out now. I think we have enough time on our before my video cuts off. Yeah, we don't have to use this. Okay, so here we go. Let's start. Might as well stand up. Let's start with the calves. And that's our first exercise. Basic calf stretch, right? Lunge, stay nice and tall. Back heel down. Holding it there. Okay, now let's bend the back knee a little bit. Get it a little lower. Okay, same leg. I want you to take that foot back a little farther, put it about a 45-degree angle. Okay, we're going to put the hands on the floor. Okay, then take that front leg hip and pull it back. Okay, so you can feel a little higher on the outside of the calf. Okay, you have to make sure that back foot's at an angle. Okay, let's come up. Switch to the other leg. Okay, parallel feet here. Really lengthen the back of that knee to get your best stretch. Okay, bend the back knee. Getting a little lower into the calf and into the tendon. Okay, turn the back foot out slightly, wider stance, hands down, forward leg hip pulls back. See if you can get a little higher in the calf, maybe on the side a little bit. Now pull that hip back. Okay, let's come up. Let's do the front again like we did before. Top of the foot behind you, straight legs, and kind of press down a little bit. You can sickle the foot a little bit too. If you let it sickle, you get a little different stretch. Okay, let's switch feet. Foot back, straight knees for this one, right? Let that foot sickle if you want to. Okay, let's stretch out the hips. Okay, let's sit one leg on top. Okay, let's do the spinal rotation, pull it in, rotate around, stretch to the outside of that hip. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Make sure you're sitting tall here. Don't hunker over, you won't get a very good stretch. And I'll lengthen the spine. Okay, we're going to lay down, do the figure 4 stretch. Right, cross the right leg on top, reach through, let's grab underneath the quad and flex both feet and take this right elbow and press against the right leg to increase that stretch. Okay, let's switch. Grab behind and press that left elbow into the leg. Keep those feet flexed. Okay. Let's sit up. If you want to, do a pigeon stretch, you can go ahead and do one of those. Here, 2, and forward. Okay, let's come up. Let's switch legs. Okay, let's stay where we are and we'll do the quads. So let's go ahead and do a seated stag here for the quads. Okay, let's switch and go left. Make sure you're not dumping too much into that front hand. Okay, we'll stretch the iliopsoas that we worked on your right knee. Left leg up. Okay, we're just going to stretch lateral over to the left side. Okay, come up. Switch legs. Lateral over towards that front leg. Okay, come up. Let's get the hamstrings. We'll do one leg at a time first. So square up the hip. So if you need to bring the foot a little lower instead of higher on the leg, that's fine. And we'll stretch forward. Hold it here for a bit. Try to keep the back long here, thinking of bringing the forehead towards the ankle. Now stay there and flex the foot. Same thing, nice long back. Alright, we're going to switch feet. Make sure the hips are square, foot is pointed, and lengthen the spine out over the leg. Okay, stay there and flex the foot. Okay, let's go both legs forward, feet are pointed, long spine up, lengthened forward, reaching your forehead towards your ankles. You can relax the neck, just make sure you're not pulling too far in. You want to go out, long over the legs. Okay, flex the feet. Pulling that chest forward and down. Okay, let's point the feet. Go ahead and do the inner thighs. So again, long backs, coming forward. Don't let your knees rock in. Okay, flex the feet. Okay, come up. All right, so that's it for our conditioning class. If you want to do some further stretching, feel free. You can do your splits, hold some stretches for a longer amount of time. But that's it for today. I'm looking forward to seeing you all back in the studio soon. Bye.